This is just going to be a little preamble before the actual video starts. I made this because I was thinking about how Animal Crossing New Horizons would work, and I kind of got a little heated about some of the idea, and I went on a tangent, and I just did this unscripted. So some things might not make any sense, or some things might confuse people, or people might not agree with them. Feel free to respond in the comments or give your feedback. I just wanted to put this out there because I don't think enough people are talking about it, which is why I made the video. So, yeah, go ahead and enjoy the video, I guess. Animal Crossing New Horizons looks amazing. Like, it looks so good with all the softness of the textures and the colors, and then it looks like Animal Crossing. It's incorporating things from Pocket Camp, it's doing things from New Leaf, and it just looks great. It looks like it would be an authentic Animal Crossing experience, but that's where I have a problem. Animal Crossing has always been either on some of the older consoles where you don't really support multiple save files, you had to save manually, or it's been on portable systems. And this new Animal Crossing New Horizons, is going to be on the Switch, a home console that is portable, and they don't allow you to have more than one island, which I know is the point of Animal Crossing for the most part, but that's where it becomes a problem for me, because the save data is put onto the system instead of your save file, instead of your account, and it's a home console. I use this with other people. I use it with my mom, I use it with my brother. We all have very different, we have different schedules, we have different times we play, we have different things that we do play, but I'm pretty sure most everybody in the house would like to play Animal Crossing. And Animal Crossing as a series is designed to be for you, the player, and your individual journey, or your experiences with the animals and how you build your city, which is now, the island. And if there's only one save on the entire thing, if we can only play on one island, it doesn't work anymore. You're losing the Animal Crossing experience. Let's say, like, I wanted to play Animal Crossing, and I boot it up, I go through the entire intro sequence, the thing they've been showing through the Direct, and the trailer, and the treehouse footage, and I'm there with Tom Nook, and I just go through it, I'm doing a good job, like, I'm just playing Animal Crossing. And then, what if my brother wants to play Animal Crossing? He'll log on, he'll get onto his account, and he'll boot up Animal Crossing. And it should work the way every other game has worked on the Switch, where you boot it up on a separate account, and boom, you have a fresh, new game. Like, it's your game, it's an experience. But no, he instead loads up onto an already pre-existing town on the island. He goes through the same tutorial setup, but it might not even do that. But if he does, he goes and it's already there. New Horizons has been made so that you can customize everything, so that you can build it from the ground up. But if you're playing on the same console with somebody, it might not be like that. And that's not how Animal Crossing is supposed to work. It's supposed to be everybody has their own thing. They all get to experience it the way they want. And again, like I said, with all the past things, it made sense for like one save. And people would go and buy the game again if they wanted a separate one. But this has different accounts, and it's on a home console that people will usually end up sharing if they're living with others. So if you have different schedules and different play times, different games, every other time you get that option. You get the ability to play it whenever you want, to progress whenever you choose to, and to just enjoy it on your own profile. And Animal Crossing is one of the only games that is designed specifically for the individual play. Like, they've been adding all these new co-op things and multiplayer, but in the foundation of the series, it's always been your own experience. And if they don't allow that in the new one, where people are known to share it, people are known to play on their separate accounts for the same games, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, if you wanted to play Animal Crossing right now, and if it's the way they're saying it where there's only one save per system, not per save, per system, you would have to go out and buy another system. Whether it be a Switch or a Switch Lite. You don't even have to buy the game again. You just have to buy another system, which is ridiculous. Like, we're paying for the game, and we already have a system, and we're sharing it on our save file. Like, with the separate save files, you should be able to have your own ability to play the game from the ground up. It shouldn't be locked to the system. It should instead be locked to the save file. People can make their own saves for extra cities, but who cares about that? You can just have more than one island. You can come back and play it for hours on end on multiple accounts. You can have different experiences and enjoy things. And it's just a relaxing game, and I don't know why they're not allowing this to give everybody the option to play at their own pace and their own save. So, the main thing that I'm trying to say is they should give us an option. They should give us the choice. We should be, at first, like mostly, this should be the default option. You should be able to just play the game by yourself on your own save. That should be how it works. But if you do have a similar schedule with somebody you live with, then you can set it up to where they can just join and play with you. And then you can do that every time you play Animal Crossing, so you're both progressing at the same time, making an island specifically dedicated to the both of you. And if with that option, you can have both the individual experience that Animal Crossing is designed for, and you can also have the co-op that they've been pushing for in the recent things. And that's the thing that I feel like could be the biggest disappointment for New Horizons, is the lack of your journey, like your personal experience. Because if you're playing with somebody else, if you don't choose to do that, it doesn't feel as good as it would if it was just by yourself. And then if they want to play Animal Crossing, and it's like your game, but it's on the system and they want to play it, they might log on to your island and do things that you wouldn't agree with, which is why it just doesn't work. So, again, they should give us the choice to play by ourselves, always on our separate accounts. And then if we want to play co-op, we can either make a new thing where it's specifically designed for both of you, or you can just invite them. But it should not be limited to one island per system. It's a home console. People are known to share those. And yet, they're just making it so that we can't. Because if you get on and you play Animal Crossing and you build a relationship with this person, and you go out of your way to not build it with another, or you go out of your way to do this strange task so you can put this niche item in your town, and somebody comes up and just does something completely different, that's not your island anymore. It's not just yours, which is the point of Animal Crossing. It's your idea and your choices of how you want to play the game, because there is no goal. You just do what you want. And if people are coming in and messing with that, it's just not gonna be the Animal Crossing experience. They need to give us the option to do anything we want, not restrict it to one per system. Because if I wanted my family to play Animal Crossing without ruining my save, I'd have to go and get another console. But that's what the accounts are for. The accounts are there to actually let people play on the same console with their separate, things to do. If I played Mario Odyssey one day, and I beat the game, and then my friend or my family goes and plays it another, they might start off, play a little bit, and then leave. And you know what that means? My save and their save is completely different. If they come back in a week and they want to play it again, they can, because their save is still there. But if I wanted to play Animal Crossing, and I did, and I started, and I did things, if I came back in a week, it might not be the same that I left it, which it usually isn't, because it's a, real-time progression. But that doesn't mean the same things as, oh hey, somebody has gone and redesigned my town. Because that's just not how it works with things like this. You're not supposed to let things change, constantly, just because you're not playing. It's not other people's decision to change things in your save. But that doesn't matter in New Horizons, because there is no your save. It's just the consoles. Which doesn't make any sense on a home console with the specific features of having accounts. And they even implemented autosaves, which means that, if you messed up, if somebody goes onto your island and does something you don't like, you can't go back because it's autosaving. So it's worse in like every regard, and people have complained about how there's no like cloud saves to get your data back, but like it doesn't matter if there's cloud saves if people can just play on and maybe cloud save over it. Like if you could have things specifically for your account, it's just better for Animal Crossing and better for the Switch. Nobody's going to go out and buy a new console just to play more Animal Crossing when they already have it. People are just going to get defensive and say, no, you can't play this game, even though multiple people might like Animal Crossing. So it's just bad for the Animal Crossing community and for the people that share Switch and do things that are enjoyable, because Nintendo is just not outdoing what is basic for every other game on the Switch. Like for Luigi's Mansion, you load on to the menu, and then you select play, and you choose the account. And then you continue. It doesn't work like that with Animal Crossing because it's only one island. Of course, it could be just like one basic structure of an island, and that's shared throughout the entire saves, and you can change it individually, but that's not how it sounds. It sounds like the island is going to be constantly there, and anybody who logs on will have access to the same one island and change anything they want about it. And that's a big problem for Animal Crossing, because that's not how it's ever worked before. You've never needed to be worried about sharing it, because it was only on something that you yourself could play. If somebody else wanted to play Animal Crossing, they would have to go and have their own Animal Crossing. But they can't do that now because there is no accounts. On a home console, it's saved to the system, and it doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't. Now that the video is over, I just wanted to say that I am making a petition, and I'll put it in the first comment. I'll pin it. And if you guys feel the same way or understand what I'm saying, you can go sign it if you want. And I just feel like restricting it to the console shouldn't be how New Horizons works, because I feel like it's a dampening on the experience. So if you want, go ahead and click the link that's in the pinned comment and sign the petition and share the video. But again, I just wanted to get this out there.